Hey everyone, and welcome back. So, as you can tell, this week was a pretty rough week. I want to go over what happened, where I screwed up, and provide a couple of lessons that I've learned during this week. So, with that, let's get into it. So, if we're looking at the profile here, we were relatively doing extremely well. We almost hit the $5,000 goal for the end of the week. However, you can see it started to taper off a little bit, and then we were around $50 away, and then it just fell off a cliff. So what happened? Why did this happen? Why did I screw up so bad? Well, let's look at the Nasdaq. So most of my stocks were in Amazon and Tesla and all these tech shares that have been just skyrocketing since June 29th. I entered at around June 30th when this green candlestick here passed through the purple SMA line, as you can see here. You can see that there was a couple buying indicators. MACD was upward momentum, RSI was upward, stochastic price action was rising, so I entered here. And I rode the wave for a bit, and then around here, these 4 candlesticks appeared. And then I sold all of my tech stock. So I did this because the red candlestick passed through the purple SMA line. So usually when I buy and sell, I do it when there's a confirmation here and the other indicators are reading upwards trend, and then I sell here when the indicators are reading a downwards trend, which all of them were on this date of July 7th. However, this was towards the very end of the day, and the problem was that there wasn't really full confirmation. There was a partial confirmation of a sell-off, but it wasn't a full confirmation because the next day, July 8th, it started to go back into the green and started consolidating right here and then continued this upward trend. But however, I already sold here. So what did I do to screw up and lose so much money? Well, I panic sold. I bought back in, then it went down again through, you can see this wick right here, went down again, panic sold, and then went up again, and then I kept doing that over and over again. That's something you just don't do unless you want to lose a lot of money, which I did. That's not something you do. You have to hold your emotions until you get full confirmation. If we look back at other upwards trends and downwards trends like here, that would be a full confirmation. In the past with this ETF, the Nasdaq ETF, the QQQ, there was an upward trend, broke through this SMA line right here. Indicators were going up. There was momentum towards the upwards trend. Stochastic had rising price action. So you had this upward trend. And then you got confirmation, full confirmation with these 2 candlesticks. And you can see that downwards trend right there. So what are the big lessons here? The big lesson is to provide rules to yourself and follow them and do not detract from them. If I were to hold after buying back into the Nasdaq and the tech stocks, I would have actually come to you with a big profit instead of a big loss. Wait for confirmation. Don't be fooled by these fake outs, as you can see here. Wait till you get full confirmation by your rules that you make for yourself when to sell, so you don't sell at a loss or sell too early or buy too early, etc. Am I buying back in to the tech stocks? Well, I'm having a lot of difficulty, honestly, with this current trend that started around June 29th. It's just been going up and up and up and up, and there's many ideas as to why this is. I've heard various ideas from other YouTubers like Meet Kevin and various others about why this is happening. Why do these tech stocks continue to go up and there's like no dip, no real dip? The most convincing thing I've heard, which I think is to be true is everybody knows that Amazon, Microsoft, Apple, and Tesla, they are not going anywhere. So the dollar is useless. We keep printing money endlessly. Inflation will continue to rise and the dollar will be more and more useless. Your savings account is useless. You get a measly return on other security investments. So people turn to tech stocks that they know Amazon. We all know Amazon's not going to go anywhere. We all know Apple's not going to go anywhere anytime soon, at least. So the safe bet is to put your money into tech stocks because they are also not as affected by the COVID-19 as compared to other stocks like restaurant stocks and cruise lines, airlines. All those stocks are much more greatly affected by what's happening than the tech stock or tech industry. So I am nervous to buy back into the tech stocks because I'm wary that it will take a huge dip, like people will cash out and take their money and run, and then it will dip extremely hard. But it could keep going up. Who knows how long it will continue to go up. Some people are saying it will be a bubble that will burst. It's hard to say. And right now I'm completely liquid and trying to decide what avenue I should put my money in, or if I should just continue to wait on the sidelines and see what happens. I would warn bulls, especially new bulls, to watch this very closely, and when there is a sign of actual confirmation of a downwards trend, get out and get out quick. And hopefully it doesn't flash crash. I don't think it will necessarily crash, but I do worry that it will take a massive dip. I will be ready to buy short stocks if it does take a dip, and then again ride the uptrend when it's in an upwards trend again. I just hope that we get back to some normalcy where the uptrends and downtrends are not just a straight line up. Learn from my lessons. Stick to the rules that you set for yourself. Try not to buy too early or sell too early. Wait for confirmation to buy in or sell out. Do not jump the gun. So with that out of the way, the next video will be about trends, upwards and downwards trends, and spotting them and buying in and buying out, and when to buy and when to buy out, at least for me and how I do my strategy. Just had to get this out of the way. It's not a good week, but next week will be a better week. We will see what happens with the Nasdaq and these tech stocks that continue to go up. I do hope for a little bit of a pullback so we can get some sense of normalization, stabilization, and hopefully can avoid a huge dip. So thank you for watching. If you found this informative, if you like the lessons, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you.